It's been a minute, hasn't it? It's been a minute since me and Kwabla Tete Torsu have spoken. We bumped into each other on Twitter. We're a couple of free thinkers, wouldn't you know it? I believe you're on the West Coast now, but you have lived in three worlds. And by the time we hear this, folks will know what those worlds were. But it's a pleasure to cross paths as always, my man. How are you feeling today?
Cujo, good morning, and it's a privilege to be with you again. It is privilege indeed, because to have me express that which I have not done before, and the ability to deal with certain emotional experiences, as I have gone through life. It is just amazing. It's a different type of feel, that just the ability to just communicate, to the world, for what it is. I think it's a great pride for me. So thank you for having me.
And cheers, brother. I guess this could be a victory lap if we like it to be. No, I think that Twitter is one of the cleanest tools in our world. It makes people that think they like each other bump into each other. And of course, we're here on StreamYard, which is dynamic. And cheers to you guys. You asked me a question recently that I've turned over quite often. Maybe I'll turn it on you. You did create a signal. You did create a Twitter. You did want to talk to the world. In a general sense, what are you looking for in the next chapter? What do you want to say to the world? What do you hope to say?
I don't know if I'm even talking to the world, but I think I've been doing a lot of talking to myself, as to trying to express my own life experiences, and then just compare it to other people's life choices, and then just learn that which one thing is important or essential towards this life path and then journey. So for me, everything teaches. I learn from everything. There is no good experience for me. There's no bad experience for me. It's an experience. It's absolute. There's no definition, So I have always lived my life as an absolute life. So everything teaches. Everything is good. Everything is what it is. So I accept life as it comes and goes.
And I know you as a calculated person, every moment matters, a military mind. And I appreciate you for sharing your time with me. I know the world is hectic here in 2022. So aside from just that, the blueprint, the conversation, is there anybody you'd hope to bump into on your journey? And any kind of anybody along the way? Maybe this will find them.
I mean, just like you, we just connected, we just met. So I have always believed that life flows through, a certain path. And if I get to meet somebody, fine. If I don't, I will keep walking. And for me, that is what life is for me. I do not have expectations. I just take responsibilities.
Good man.
Yeah.
I think if you asked me the question, so I'll answer it. I can definitely wax historical. I believe your name, born on a Tuesday, the second son. Is that what you said?
Yeah, the second born. Second born.
Yes. On a Tuesday.
Yes.
I've had a name that I've carried around in my years too. It's one from the Bible, Herod, Herod. So every time I walked into a room growing up, people already knew me, you know. So I think a lot of my life has been trying to figure out why my name has resonated, what that means for me, and I guess it leads me to that question, you know, has it been written or will it be writ? Meaning, like, do you play a part, you know, ultimately? Um, and I think people like us do because, you know, we live our life, you know. We don't kind of live it vicariously. We take the chance, you know. So I think Herod might be somebody that talked to people, like Herodotus, maybe from another world, who also shares my name. So we have tools, and I'm hoping to bump into folks like yourself and you many other times along the way. So hopefully, when people catch this, they'll see two people doing a victory lap, as we should. Any closing words for future Kwabla?
You know, when I hear the word, when I hear the word history, I want to deal with the word. I mean, who first came up with that word history, and why is it spelled that way? And why should it baffles me a little bit.
Well,
And,
they snuck your last name in that word. It's in there. Tori, Torsu.
you know, I have asked myself, my history is being written by certain group of individuals, maybe institutions, who believe that they have, you know, the authentic collection of data of everything that's happening in the past, you know. And when you want to come to verify all these things, there are certain level of struggle, inconsistencies, and all of that. And I really don't know where to place it. You know,
Well,
so I struggle to be part of that world.
I definitely want to unroll that yarn with you a different day. But I think just for the blueprint, I'll end on this. One time I ran into this cat at it was like a convention or something, and he said something that will always resonate, and that is, tell your story or somebody else will, and they'll get it wrong. So here we are, and that's what we're gonna do. Kwabla, it's been a year, buddy. It's good to see you, my man. We'll
Thank
chat
you.
soon, yeah? Cheers, guys.